Welcome, PaleriderTV. Yeah. Been a while since I did a video. I've been busy with the new truck and everything, and did the live stream this past Friday evening, so the replay is still out there, so go check it out. Went over some numbers and everything, so if you're interested, check it out. But I thought I'd do a video about the week. Well, it's not been quite a week. It's been about 6 days, I believe, 5 or 6 days. And from the time I left out my first load out of Little Rock Yard, I'm here 2,100 miles in. So just want to give an update on the truck and everything. But yeah, left Little Rock Yard and went down to McGee, Arkansas, dropping hooked 43,000 pound load. So I got the feel of a heavy load with the truck right away. So that load went down to the Laredo, and the truck did real good. I was surprised and I was happy with the performance. With a load like that, of course, there's not a lot of hills or mountains and everything, but still had to pull a little bit, and it pulled all right. Kind of the truck's kind of slow on taking off with a heavy load like that. A lot slower. Well, not a lot slower, but a little bit slower than the old T660. So I'm still trying to get used to that a little bit. So I took that load down to the Laredo. Let's see, I had to get the Texas inspection done because it was expired. So got that done and picked the load out of there Saturday morning. Went up to Little Rock. I got to Little Rock yesterday evening. Picked up this load here I have. Delivering here in Garland. I'm at the Garland Yard. This goes right around the corner for in the morning. So got here early this evening. Thought I'd do a little video about the truck. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with the performance. Everything, it runs real cool. It runs cooler than the T660. Temperature gauge hardly ever moves from where it is. I think yesterday or the Saturday coming out of the Laredo up near San Antonio, it was in the 90s, I guess. Got stuck in some traffic. I had like a 25,000 pound load out of the Laredo, so the engine fan and all that, temperature got up to about just over almost 210, not quite, but that's the hottest it's ever been. So it runs a lot cooler than the old T660, that's for sure. And the room inside, I'm still getting used to the room and everything I got in there. The T660, and it was small. It was small inside, so I'm enjoying the room. I like the AC, the bunk heater. Now the AC works good. The no idle, I don't know if you call that an EPU or what that's called, but it's it'll run your AC, your bunk AC and all that with the truck not running, and it runs off different batteries, auxiliary batteries. So if you have it set just right, if the batteries ever get low, it'll crank up the truck, charge everything back up, and shut back off again. But really haven't had a chance to try the heater, bunk heater out until this morning. So down up there in Little Rock, it's about 48 degrees this morning. I got up, so I said, well, let's try the bunk heater. Ooh, man, yeah, it works. I'm liking that too. So I don't have to idle unless it gets super cold. Just to keep the fuel from gelling or whatever, but I'm not going to idle. It's going to have to be pretty cold before I can idle. Now maybe get up in the morning, crank it up a little bit, let it run, and then, but other than that, I'm not going to idle all night. If it's just really cold, or it's really hot. I think most of the hot days are over with this year. So let's flip this camera around. We'll take a little walk around of the truck. Still looking good. Got some bug juice all over it. Not too bad, but I ran through the truck wash this morning there at the yard, so still looking pretty good. Alright, cleaned out my wheels there a few days ago. Well, this morning actually, before I ran through the truck wash there, I got the scrubber, I scrubbed the wheels out. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good there. Except for that paint. I need to paint the hubs. That black paint on there. That would look real good. It's a glossy paint, or just get the hub covers. One or the other. Might just get the hub covers. But yeah, everything fairly clean, you know, just road stuff. I haven't hit any rain or anything yet, so it's still fairly clean. Don't have any road grime. Here's our fan that's running, AC's going, and yeah, it's got a little dust and stuff. That's all right. Front wheels are nice and shiny, looking pretty good there. And yeah, I must have. I noticed this about the Internationals, that I guess the seal up here is not all that good in the cap, but it's on all the way, so a little seepage there, nothing to worry about. So I don't even think it makes it to the ground. I'm saying no oil leaks. Looks like them shocks there are fairly new. So I'm liking the setup. On this thing, on the T660, I didn't like where it was at. It was way down on the bottom down there, and it came up on the other side of this frame rail inside of there. So if the hose ever got loose, you had a heck of a time to get back in there to tighten it up. So I wasn't a big fan of that, but I like the way that is, and I like that. And at one time I hit that, I sunk in that hole there at the little right yard, and the front end dropped down, and it knocked all that loose because it was so low to the ground. I didn't like that about that truck. Let's over here to the other side. Still shiny, still shiny. I'm probably gonna see if I can get some new headlights. As you can see, they're already starting to get that whatever they call it, yellow or something. Now that's not my stain there, that stain was already there. So that's not for my truck. Disclaimer. But check the oil there, oil always looks good. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Pretty tight there. And yeah, so happy with the performance with the truck. You know, on the T660, my cruise control and all that went out early on. I never messed with it getting it fixed, so I didn't have a cruise control for a long time in that truck. And the cruise control was all hooked into your Bendix thing there, your sonar or radar, whatever you want to call it. And this one, cruise control, all that works. So I've been testing it out, loving that. I can set the cruise on like 69, 70 or something, and just, man, it's like you're riding on air or something. And if you start coming up to a vehicle that's slower than you, it'll slow you down and keep pace with that vehicle. Now if you want to get out and pass, you'll have to put your foot on the fuel and get on out there and pass. But all that stuff is I know it's old technology to a lot of people, but to me, that's fairly new to me, so I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I've been going a little bit faster in this truck than I did T660, because this one will let you go that fast. T660, I was afraid to get up to 70, 75. Yeah, it just didn't feel right, so. But I haven't really put the fuel mileage pen and paper yet. I have been checking the fuel mileage thing on the gauge on the dash there, which I don't know how accurate that is, but you can get a close guesstimation. So I'm running right at 7.5, between 7.5 and 8 miles a gallon. So not too bad, I guess. Pretty good stuff. So I have to keep an eye on that, and hopefully we'll keep getting that good. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. Just a little update on the truck video in a week, 5 to 6 days. And yeah, overall, yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I think I made the right decision. Maybe some other people didn't think so, but like I said earlier, if you check the replay of the Friday night's live stream, I go over the numbers, my lease, and all that stuff. So be sure to go check that out. And that's it. So appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe.